Good morning. So today I'm going to be sharing my final thoughts on the book Beasts by Joyce Carol Oates. So I think I stopped my last video about this book at just the right time, because after I made that video, I went to go and read more of the book and it really took a turn. It went from being this kind of hot, desperate, kind of dark academia style book to something much darker and more sinister. And I really love how the book did that. The book did a really great job with the parallels from the first half of the book to the second half of the book. And I was so about it. I thought that was like really cool. I'm still so mad that the book was so short because I think it would have made a great longer read, but oh well, I guess you can't always get what you want, but I would have loved it if it was a little bit longer. So the book really does shine when it does that flashback style memory style of writing that I talked about in my first video, where we kind of get Jillian talking about things just in little like bits and pieces. That I think really helps tell the story, because as we get further into the book, we do see our main character of Jillian, who was initially so in love and so infatuated by her poetry professor and his wife Dorcas, that she kind of turns sort of jealous, and she becomes aware that she's not really special in their eyes. She's just another one of the girls that they end up doing these dark and horrible things to. And I really love how the book shows that. We see Jillian at first kind of being this creature of devotion to them, where she has all of these thoughts of, oh, maybe if I just do this, they'll keep me. Maybe if I just do this, they'll see me as special. They'll see me as worth something. And she ends up kind of being this cathartic sort of person who finally sees the truth of her situation, but doesn't necessarily choose to leave. And I thought that was a really cool aspect of the whole story. I think probably my favorite part of this whole book is how we kept returning to the quote, "We are all beasts and this is our consolation." And I liked it because we see Dorcas, the sculptress, put this on all of her pieces, and all of the local community is outraged by it. They don't want to be called beasts, and they're so angry at Dorcas for doing that, only for it to really end up kind of being much more self-deprecating than that. At least that's how I interpreted it. I think that we have a tendency to take things that people say so personal sometimes that we don't realize that people maybe aren't even talking about us. They're talking about themselves. And I think that's kind of what was really happening here. So overall, I really loved the book. Definitely give it a chance if you want a decent read that's also not too long. It's only 150 pages. I ate it up, and I think you would too. And you can get through it quickly. Honestly, worth checking out. And I'm probably going to check out more books by the author just because I really did enjoy her style of writing and I really did enjoy this story.